Monterey. You can see Carmel by the Sea. It's just right in front of us right here. We are on a beam reach, and Sir Capitan is... Leaving Monterey, we had what seemed the perfect forecast of winds between 10 and 15 knots with a beam to broad reach down the coast. There are many warnings about the Big Sur coast, a coast where the winds and swell can suddenly build to a boisterous coaster ride or a violent washing machine. We had 115 nautical miles between Monterey and Morro Bay, and we decided upon a route 10 nautical miles off the coast with a 2 p.m. departure that would provide us a safe arrival time around 10 a.m. However, as the night came on, we were soon in mixed seas and sustained 30 knots of wind. What began as a perfect beam reach soon turned into running downwind under a double-reefed main. Gargoyle reached our destination ahead of time at 4 a.m., and luckily the winds died down as we neared so we could heave to until the sun rose over the California coast. We were glad to see the calm waters as we navigated into the harbor so we could drop anchor and catch up on some much-needed sleep. When entering the harbor, be sure to radio the harbor master upon arrival, and they will be able to guide you through the bay. A quick radio conversation and they will direct you and then stop by to drop off the paperwork for the stay. The anchorage is at the north end between the 10th and 12th red channel markers, and the harbor allows 5 free nights. If you feel more secure on a mooring ball, these are also available through the harbor master. For those seeking the refuge and comfort of docks, the Morro Bay Yacht Club may have transient moorage. After settling in and grabbing a few hours of sleep, we were able to catch the last glimpse of the sunset for our first night in the bay. Morro Bay is a natural bay with an artificial harbor and is the only all-weather small craft commercial and recreational harbor between Santa Barbara and Monterey. Morro Rock was originally surrounded by water, however a large artificial breakwater and road across the north end of the harbor was built to link the rock and the mainland. The bay itself is full of activity from resident sea otters, seals, sea lions, and marine birds, and of course the humans as well, with rowers, kayakers, and dinghy sailors enjoying the picturesque harbor. The town of Morro Bay gained its name from Morro Rock, and we definitely enjoyed this seaside town. Our favorite stops are highlighted on the video, and there are many more great restaurants and bars along the waterfront. Everything is within walking distance, and the town is definitely set up to host tourists, as it is one of the favorite stops along the famous California State Route 1. In the 1940s, Morro Bay developed an abalone fishing industry, peaking in 1957. However, due to overfishing, it crashed. Commercial and sport fishing vessels still continue to work in the area in addition to oyster agriculture. However, the town's primary economy is tourism. About 9 o'clock in the morning, calm. We're in a flood right now, so it's flooding in. You can see the winds are really nice and calm, but we're going to take some video later on today and show you kind of what happens in the bay. So if you do come here, you're kind of prepared for what's going on, and you make sure you put enough road out for the afternoon winds that kind of swing in. I'll talk to you a little bit later. It is 4 o'clock in Morro Bay, and this is the typical conditions in the bay. You have a lot of wind coming in, and the tide's going out, so it's bumpy and a little crazy. But wait, it gets better. Now 6 o'clock in Morro Bay, and as you can see, the winds have died down. Oh, Dean, come on, come here, buddy, come on, little guy. What are you doing? Kevin.
I'm coming. Did you drop the camera?
No, but shit.
Hold on, I'll get up. Here we are. This is the usual occurrence for us, and I'm videotaping. Look at Dean, he's been saved. More later. Yeah, we have no idea why he decides to be an idiot and run like this, but he just slid right off the back of the boat. We do have a life preserver back there for him to climb up on as well.
In front of his mom.
He's a moron. And there he goes. Now he's going to look for a place to clean off.
Alright, so it is now 6 o'clock in Morro Bay, and as you can see, we are nice and calm. So the wind just picks up for like 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon and just kind of kicks the crap out of the anchorage, and then it's calm and peaceful for the rest of the day. There is considerable current. You can kind of see it pushing along the dinghy there. But yeah, right now Harbor Fest is on, so they're partying up over there on the shore, and we're just watching My Star, who pulled in last night, do some work. And they came in, that front sail had some tears on it, so they're probably working diligently away to get it all fixed up. But this is a typical night here in Morro Bay. It's Monday, and everybody has left us. Gargoyle is, I don't know what that was. Gargoyle is all in her lonesome in the anchorage. Everybody left when there was no wind. It was weird. Anyways.
Motor sailors. Pussies.
Pussies. Anyways, we'll edit that out.
Pussies.
But yeah, really quiet anchorage today. The wind is going to be picking up today. It was really calm yesterday. A whole bunch of people left, but we just didn't think there was enough wind, and we didn't want to motor 90 nautical miles to get down to the Channel Islands. So it's supposed to be 10 to 15 today. So we're going to do that. Kevin, the dinghy dock is over there.
You can see I'm looking right into the sun. Sorry.
By kind of in between two restaurants. I can't remember what they're called.
See it.
But really nice little dinghy dock for the cruisers on the mooring balls here, so that you can tie up your boat and not have to worry about it. It says a 3-hour limit, but the harbor master said don't worry about that. As long as you make sure you leave space for other dinghies, we're good. So yeah, we're going to do a last minute provisioning. Kevin's going to get his last cup of coffee. And we are going to head to the Channel Islands. But we did really love this little bay. Highly recommended. Beautiful night here in Morro Bay. Power plant is all lit up. There's kind of a fine mist coming through. It's feeling really chilly. And just a beautiful sunset on either side of the rocks. Based on the forecast, we're going to be leaving tomorrow. So we thought we'd get in one more great picture of this beautiful anchorage as the sun sets. We are just leaving Morro Bay. So tiny little entrance here, which can be dangerous when the winds kick up. Fortunately today we're going to have pretty much light winds all the way down to the Channel Islands where we're heading for now, but really good picture of the entrance. Breakwater and some of the sand dunes that actually protect the harbor. And of course our power plant. One of the best days in the central coast of California. And now we're heading to Southern California, where so this is Morro Bay. It's about...
Is it? What bay is this?
What bay is this?